In years past, we may have sat at our desk or at the kitchen table with lots of gospel books open, maybe the Book of Mormon and the Bible and some gospel magazines or other church contents sitting there on our desk or on our table as we've studied. These days, the Gospel Library app uses a feature called screens to help us easily transition from one book or one magazine to elsewhere in the app. Let me show you how we can do this. Today, we'll be focusing down here in the bottom right corner on the screens. So if I click on that, what it does is it opens up the various screens that I have open. So over time, I have created new screens just by clicking on the plus button here. And now I'm going to create one for Jacob 1. And if I go right down here to screens, now you can see here's my Jacob 1 screen. In addition, you can create a new screen wherever you are by coming down here in the bottom right corner and holding down on the screens and then just click New Screen. And that has now opened up a new screen. So you don't have to be within screens to create a new screen. So I have other screens as well. And if you look at each of these, you can see it tells you kind of the location of where it's at. So Matthew chapter 14 in the New Testament, and gives you a brief glimpse of the content within that screen. So you can have lots of screens open. You can see I have several open here. And you'll notice that some screens have different titles, like this is an Easter study plan right here. And down here we have, this one says Russell, April 2023. So this is President Nelson's April 2023 talk. This one here says study poll, which means it's part of a study plan that I have created. This one is also a study plan. So you can see there are different screens and you can have lots of screens open. If you end up with too many screens open, or maybe you're done with a screen, you can easily get rid of one by just hitting the X button. Also, a cool trick, say you want to rename a screen, you can click and hold down on it and click rename screen and say I want to rename this as Love of God because this is my screen where I'm studying about the love of God in the Book of Mormon. And I can click save. And there you go. Now it's renamed my screen to Love of God. I can also, if I want, click and hold on this and drag it up higher in the screens because maybe I want that to be at the very top of my screens. So you can drag screens to different locations. There's also the option to close all your screens if you want to quickly close all of them. Or when you're done, you can just click the done button and it'll take you back to where you were at last. So there you have it. There is the screens portion of the Gospel Library app. Check out these videos for more from Gospel Mom Tech and be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss future videos.